For all you hobby enthusiasts out there, hold on to your radio controllers. We're here at Ray and Robin's Hobby Center in Falmouth to show you what's new on the track, in the water, and in the air. Getting pretty good at controlling this. He's not doing it.
Actually, my desire to do this started when I walked into this very shop at age 10, pursuing getting into radio control model airplanes for the first time, because I always had a passion for model airplanes, and it's pretty overwhelming, really exotic toys, a lot of action, a lot of fun to it.
Well, Ray, things have certainly changed in this business since I was a kid.
Yeah, they sure have. Obviously, as you walk around, we try to show you every aspect of what the hobby industry has to offer you these days, whether it be the radio control cars, airplanes, helicopters, whatever the case may be.
Right.
Gave you a chance to run around and race with the guys downstairs on the carpet track a little bit. Gas cars 5, 6, 7 years ago were 35, 40 mile an hour cars. Now the higher performance stuff is up there over 70 miles an hour.
And we were out at your outdoor track on Riverside Drive, and those things are moving. They must go, what, 70 miles an hour?
That track is a technical track, so therefore it's not going to allow the car to unload. It's probably more like a 45, 50 mile an hour track.
Yeah.
Looks faster than that.
Yeah, and it's really fun. Those guys were having a ball running them around, and it was fun to see. And even downstairs, that's a little bit more my speed. That looks like fun for people who want to come in, even kids who maybe have a party or something like that.
Right. We have the facility set up downstairs so we can host birthday parties, keep the racing crowd energized during the winter months when there's snow on the ground, give them something to do.
I saw on your shelves that you also have boats, and we were out looking at some of them as well. They range from super fast to just nice and slow.
Right. Working vessels, scale-type boats like a tugboat. You know, it's really just designed to putter around and be a working vessel versus a 45 to 50 mile an hour speedboat.
Okay, and for that, some of the speedboats, they have competitions as well?
Yep.
Clubs?
Yep, there's pretty active boat club. They have a series of races, usually it's 1 or 2 a month. They travel around the state of Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, whatever. So they have a little fixed schedule and get together, accumulate points, just like the big boys do.
Well, as you walk into your shop, I mean, the first thing you're going to notice is these beautiful planes that hang from the ceiling. So let's talk about planes and helicopters, because there's some really amazing things that can be done now.
Really, with the airplane stuff, it really truly can be a lifelong pursuit, because someone like myself who really does come from an aviation background can pursue something like this, and there's so many different interests, whether it be pylon racing, scale airplanes, turbine airplanes, whatever. The game of golf is a lifelong pursuit. You'll never master the game of golf. You'll never master the sport of flying model airplanes and model helicopters.
Well, we had the pleasure of being up at your airfield in New Gloucester. I got to fly on a little buddy box with Ed,
yep.
And that's really a lot of fun, from whether you're starting out like me and know absolutely nothing, or whether you're flying the kind of stuff that you were flying, the jets. Mm-hmm. There's a wide range.
Yeah, there really is a wide range. You got a good example of that yesterday from the 4-channel entry-level trainer-type airplane, the precision giant scale aerobatic type airplane, and then the very high-performance turbine airplane that will exceed speeds of 220 to 250 miles an hour.
Right, and I just think it's important when you see those super fast ones. That's not how you start off. You start off on the smaller ones, and you have all that stuff here in the shop to get people going and train them.
Absolutely. In concert with the clubs in the area and stuff, we work pretty heavily with the clubs, whether it be the car club or the airplane club. We try to be there and work with the clubs to promote the club, and they promote us at the same time. So it's really a relationship that works nicely for us. But yeah, we get together with the clubs, and typically they have novice nights and race nights and things like that.
Right.
So, yeah.
You know, these controllers are they're kind of like video games. I would think kids would be really fantastic at that.
Yeah, the kids actually learn very, very quickly. It's fun to have the father-son come along, because the son in a few nights is basically teaching dad what to do.
Right.
Probably the first time in their life they're teaching dad what to do.
No, that's good. You have over here, I saw some flight simulators that you can either use here in the shop or take home and practice. You probably get the learning curve cut right down.
Right. They're actually a very accurate representation of what flying models would be like. So it's a great learning tool. People look at it as a game. I try to think of it as more as a tool. If you can learn to fly that, you're well on your way to being able to fly the models. Although we do specialize in the radio control hobbies and supplies, we do carry a good assortment of trains, rockets, plastic models, doll houses, and general craft supplies.
Well, Ray, you're a great resource here, and it's nice to have you show us around. Thanks.
Thank you for coming.
So if you want to have some fun, no matter what your age, remember Ray and Robin's Hobby Center. They're at 65 Gray Road in Falmouth, or you can check them at the web at mainhobbies.com.